Hey guys, so welcome back to CBAX tutorial channel. So yung mga previous video natin is all about chapter 1, the introduction to algebra, na kung saan diniscuss natin kung ano nga ba ang algebra and sino yung founder ng algebra and also the common symbols we use in college algebra. Yung chapter 2 naman natin is all about the different types of number kasi as we decided to discuss the different types of number kasi we thought that it is important na matutunan natin yung pagtukoy kung ito ba ay whole numbers, counting numbers, real numbers, integers, fractions, hindi ba? So, napaka-importante. And today, we will start our chapter 3, which is all about the inequalities. But before we start to our tutorial, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications and updates on our video tutorial. So, let's start our chapter 3. So, introduction. In mathematics, inequality represents the mathematical expression in which both sides are, of course, not equal. Ayun yung ating inequality. So, mathematics is not always about equals. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, hindi naman lahat ng sa lahat ng oras or sa lahat ng bagay is laging equal. Okay? So, sometimes we only know that something is greater or lesser than something. Okay? For example, hindi naman tayo sure sa exact value ng mga bagay-bagay and yung mga value na yun nagkataon na hindi equal. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, magkakataon na yung isang bagay is mas malaki or maliit dun sa isa pang bagay. Okay? Linear inequalities are the expressions where any two values are compared by inequality symbols. And these inequality symbols are less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. So these values could be numerical or algebraic or a combination of both. So if we say algebraic, this is an expression or an equation. Okay? Properties of inequalities. First is the transitive property. It states that for any real numbers, A, B, C, if A is less than or equal to B and B is less than or equal to C, okay? Therefore, alam natin na ang ating B is what? Sabi niya kasi rito, ang A natin is less than sa B at yung ating B is less than or equivalent to C. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ating C is greater than or equivalent to A. Kasi tingnan nyo, yung ating C is mas malaki daw sa B And alam natin na ang ating B naman daw ay mas malaki sa A. So, ibig sabihin, alam natin na ang C is mas malaki sa A or equivalent to A. Kasi, meron siya ditong sign ng equivalent sign. Okay? So, dito natin ma-realize kung gaano ka-importante yung ating chapter 2. Kasi may tinuko dito, no? Na term na real numbers. So, since alam na natin yung chapter 2 at napanood na natin, and na-discuss na natin yung chapter 2, alam natin kung anong ibig sabihin ng mga real numbers na to. So, real numbers, balikan natin, are the combination of the rational and irrational numbers. So, iba pa yung imaginary. Imaginary is very different to the real numbers. Okay? So, sabi rito, if either of the premises is a strict inequality, then the conclusion is a strict inequality. Okay? If A is less than or equivalent to B and B is less than to C, therefore we can say that C is greater than to A. Bakit hindi siya equal? Okay? Kasi alam natin na ang ating C ay greater than lang sa B. Okay? Pero wala siya sinabi dito na it may be equals to B. So since greater than siya sa B, alam natin na ang C is also greater than to A. Okay? So, try natin to. If A is less than to B and B is less than or equivalent to C, therefore, we can say that C is greater than to A. Okay? So, bakit wala siyang equal sign? Kasi alam lang natin na ang C ay possible na equal sa B. Pero, yung B, hindi naman siya possible equal to A. Okay, so ibig sabihin, pwede nating i-substitute yung value ng C papunta kay B. Okay? Kaya, yung ating C is greater than 2B. Okay? So, yun ang ibig sabihin ng transitive property. And ito rin yung sinabi niya dito, strict inequality. Okay? So, hindi tayo pwedeng magbago-bago ng inequality. Okay? So, number 2, reversal property. It states that an inequality, the entire expression, can be reversed without affecting the validity of the expression. Kagaya ng ginagawa natin, di ba? Pwede natin siyang i-reverse. Okay? So, if A is less than to B, therefore, we can say that B is greater than to A. Or if if B is less than to A, therefore, we can say that A greater than to B. So, ganun ang reversal property. Number 3, trichotomy property. It states that when any two numbers are compared, there are only 3 possible outcomes. It's either A is less than to B, or A is equivalent to B, or A is greater than to B. Okay, so nag-i-stick lang tayo dito sa comparison na to. Ayan lang yung mga possible na pwedeng maging outcomes nung mga inequalities natin. Number 4, additional and subtraction property. Okay, so importante ito Adding or subtracting on both sides of inequality and still the same inequality. Okay, or it's still the same. Okay, so for example, if A is less than to B, tapos nag-add tayo sa both term ng number, let's say A plus C less than B plus C, parehas pa rin yung inequality natin. Bakit? For example, ang ating A is 2 and less than 2, 4. If nag-add tayo ng same value, okay? Kasi ganun ang natin, di ba? Property natin dito sa inequality, yung addition and subtraction, kung ano ang i-add mo sa kabila, for example, dito sa left side equation natin, or left side ng inequality. Okay, sa inequality kasi tayo. Ayan. Yun din ang i-add natin sa right side ng inequality. Kaya nga parehas na C Hindi ko naman sinabing C and D. Okay, parehas na C. So, for example, nag-add tayo ng 2 dito sa left side ng inequality. Therefore, mag-add rin tayo dito ng 2. Okay, so may nagbago ba? Wala. Kasi ito ay 4 and ito naman ay 6. So, still, yung ating inequality ay parehas pa rin. Okay? So, ganun pa rin to. So, A plus C is greater than B plus C. Walang magbabago. Ganun din if A is less than or equal to, or if A is greater than or equivalent to B. Yung panglima naman natin na property is the multiplication and division. Ito, importante to kasi meron ako na pagtanungan ng estudyante ko na nagre-review sa board exam, and sa mga topic nila sa algebra is inequality. Tapos, may pinagtaas sa akin siyang solution. Tapos, nung after kong naaral kasi to at nabalikan, nung ko na-realize kung bakit nga ba nagbabago yung inequality sign. Kasi, dun sa multiplication and division property. So, when we multiply both A and B by a positive number, the inequality stays the same. Ayan, Kapag positive number, the inequality stays the same. Parang, dito lang sa addition and subtraction. Kung mag-add tayo rito, and mag-minus, parehas lang ang kakalabasan na inequality. Pero, okay, when we multiply both A and B by a negative number, the inequality swaps over. Okay, so paano nangyari yun? So, try natin Kapag nag-multiply tayo ng positive number dito, for example, positive 1, therefore, parehas pa rin. Ang A pa rin is magiging less than sa B. Pero, kung nag-multiply tayo ng negative 1, okay, magbabago. So, negative A will be greater than negative B. So, try natin. If A is 2 and B is 6, alam natin na 2 is less than 6. Pero, kapag minultiply natin yan ng negative 1, magiging to na negative 2 and negative 6. So, mag-swaps yung ating inequality. Magiging greater than negative 6. Bakit? So, try natin i-plot. Okay, nasan nga bang negative 2? Anong una muna? Sige, i-plot mo natin yung una. Natin green. Nasaan ang 2? Andito, di ba? Nasaan ang 6? Andito. Kaya alam natin na ang 2 is less than sa 6. Ayun, no? Di ba? Pero, nung minultiply natin siya, ano nangyari? Andito yung negative 2. Andito naman yung negative 6. Kaya nag-swaps over yung ating inequality. Okay, kasi yung malapit sa 0, yun yung yun yung mas malaki dun sa mga negative integers natin. Okay? Kaya yung ating negative 2 is greater than sa negative 6. Ganun din kapag division. For example, dinivide natin siya ng negative 1. Diba? So, mangyari dun, magiging negative 2 pa rin and negative 6. So, nag-swap over yung ating inequality. Number 6, additive inverse. As we just saw, putting minuses in front of A and B changes the direction of the inequality. So, actually, paras lang to sa multiplication property ng ating inequalities. Pag naglagay tayo ng minus in front of A, so parang naging negative na rin, di ba? So, ito magiging minus A and minus B. So, ito bago. Mag-swaps yung yung ating inequality or magbabago yung direction. Kaya nitong ginawa natin sa multiplication and division property. Number 7, multiplicative inverse. Taking the reciprocal 1 over the value of both A and B can change the direction of the inequality. For example, 3 is less than 5. Pero kapag kinuha natin yung reciprocal value niya, ang ano mangyari? Magiging 1/3 and 1/5. So, ano bang mas malaki dito sa dalawa? Yung 1/5 ba or yung 1/3? Syempre yung 1/3, di ba? So, magiging 1/3 is greater than 1/5. Bakit? Kasi alam naman yung value ng ng 1/3. Ang 1/3 natin is 0.333, pero ang 1/5 natin is 0.2. Kaya magbabago yung direction. Nasaan ba ang 0.333? Andito. Yan. 0.333 and 1/5 natin is 0.2. Hindi din 0.2. Ayan, okay? So, magbabago yung direction. Ito nung una na 3 is less than 5. Okay? Number 8, non-negative property of a square. A square of a number is greater than or equals to 0. Laging ganyan na mangyayari. Okay? So, a squared is greater than or equivalent to 0. Okay? Kahit negative pa yan. Kahit negative pa yung value ng ng a, kasi di ba kung negative value yan, sabihin negative 2, then squared, ano magiging value nito? Magiging value nito is positive 4 and it is greater than 0. Okay? The square root of property, taking square root will not change the inequality. Will not change the inequality, but only when both a and b are greater than or equals to 0. And if a is greater than to b, for example, a is 36 and b is 9, alam natin na 36 is greater than to 9. Pero kung i-square root natin yan, both sides, okay, so square root of 36 is square root of 9, ang lalabas sa value, this is 6 and this is 3. So, ano mangyayari sa kanila? Same lang yung direction or hindi magbabago yung ating quality. Yan. Actually, meron pang another topic to or parang hiwalay na topic para sa inequality, pero we decided na pagsamahin na sila, yung interval notations na. Kasi dun sa nung nag-aaral tayo ng high school, magkahiwalay sila. So parang kasi doon sa high school natin, yung algebra natin, nag-solve lang tayo ng mga values ng mga variables, tama ba? Pero dito, ang gagawin natin, isosolve natin yung inequality and at the same time, i-graph natin siya. Okay? And kukunin natin yung interval notation nila. Okay? So, interval, meaning ng interval, all the numbers between two given numbers. Yan. All the numbers or possible numbers between two given numbers. So, we use brackets in inequalities indicate the endpoints included or excluded in the interval. So these brackets say the limit of some variables in solving inequalities. Okay, so di ba, ating chapter 1 na pag-aralan natin kung ano nga ba yung different types of brackets. Meron tayong round and meron tayong square. Okay? So, pag sinabi natin interval, meron tayong two numbers. Tapos, kung dito kasi sa interval notation, aaralin natin or isosolve natin, determine natin kung sino nga ba yung pasok or hindi pasok dun sa interval natin. Okay? So, yung ginagamit natin dito sa inequality is, una, yung round brackets. So, round brackets indicates that all real numbers between two numbers are included, but excluding the two numbers. Okay? Nakakalito, di ba? Yung including and excluding. So, sabi niya, kapag round brackets daw included lahat ng numbers or real numbers dun sa dalawang numbers. Pero, ini-exclude natin yung two numbers na yun. For example, negative 4 and 6. Okay? So, yung ating negative 4 point, ano ba yun? Kasi tayo eh. Yes. So, negative 4 point, no, hindi pwede pala. Kasi kung sa negative pala, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na negative 4.1 to. Ang negative 4.1 is ito. Okay, so sabihin natin 3.9. Ayan. And 3.8, negative 3.7. Yan, pasok yan sa interval. Okay? Then, ano pa ba ang mga pasok dyan? 5. Okay? 2. Yung mga yan. Or sabihin natin 5.99. 5.8. Pasok yan. Pero, excluding the two numbers. Pero hindi natin pwede sabihin na pasok yung 4.0 and 6.0. Hindi yan pasok kasi nga excluded sila. Yun ang paggamit natin ng round brackets. Square brackets indicates that the two numbers, okay, the two numbers and all real numbers between these two numbers are included. Yun naman ang gamit ng square brackets. So, for example, negative 4 and 6. So, pasok na dyan yung negative 4 natin. And pasok na yung ating positive 6. At lahat ng real numbers natin between these two numbers, pasok lahat. Yun ang paggamit ng square brackets. So, pwede natin magamit yung mixed intervals. For example, bracket and round bracket, or round bracket and square bracket. For example, square bracket, then negative 4, then 6, tapos round bracket. So, ibig sabihin, dito, pasok yung 4.0, then dun sa 6, hanggang dun lang sa 5.9 or 5.99999. Okay? Then, lahat ng real numbers sa pagitan ng dalawang numbers na to. Yun yung mga real numbers na pasok dito sa interval na to. Okay? So, dito sa ating chapter 3, hindi lang natin isosolve yung interval ng ating inequality, but also we will graph, okay, yung inequality na to using the number line. So, we use a thick line to indicate the intervals of the two numbers. Una, we use open circle for round brackets. Okay, sa mga round brackets yan. And we use filled in circle for square brackets. So, try natin i-graph to. Okay, so negative 4 and 6. Pero alam natin na parehas na round brackets. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, negative 4 and positive 6. Tapos, thick line daw. Oops. And okay. So, yun yung ating number line for negative 4 and 6. So, try naman natin. Ang ginamit natin dito is square bracket para sa negative 4 and 6. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, negative 4, and positive 6. So, bracket siya, no? So, dapat included. Parehas. Okay? So, yun yung graph natin. Ibig sabihin nito, pasok daw yung 4.0 and positive 6 at lahat ng real numbers sa pagitan nilang dalawa. Okay? Next is, okay, negative 4, then, square bracket, and positive 6, tapos round bracket. So, dito, included siya, no? Ayan, included sa negative 4, and then, excluded naman yung positive 6. Pero, pasok lahat ng real numbers sa pagitan nilang dalawa. Okay? So, meron din naman yung, infinity. For example, ang masasolve natin is sabihin natin bracket, square bracket, then negative 4, or sige, balikan na lang siguro para dito sa natin, sa plot. Sige, negative 6, ayan, negative 6, then negative infinity. Ayan. Tapos sabihin natin square bracket. So bakit ipa-plot to? So dito, bracket to okay. Square bracket. Sabi sabihin, solid circle, tapos negative infinity. Negative infinity. So tuloy-tuloy na siya. So bakit to Bakit to round bracket? Kasi hindi naman natin may include, okay, yung exactong value niya kasi infinite siya So ibig sabihin nito, included yung negative 6 na number, tapos lahat ng real numbers na less than sa kanya. Okay? Okay, so isa pa. Try natin. Sabihin naman natin 8. So sabihin natin round bracket na lang. So 8 and positive infinity. Dito. So 8 and positive infinity. Yan. So ibig sabihin nito, lahat ng real numbers or real positive integers, pero excluding the positive 8, yun yung lahat ng values ng ating inequalities. Yun ang ibig sabihin nito, positive inequalities. So, ano napansin niyo? Okay, ano ba napansin niyo dito? Sabihin dito, ito dapat yung nasa right, tapos ito naman yung nasa left. Kagaya to. Nasa right siya, tapos ito, mga negative infinity, or lahat ng negative integers, andito. Okay, nasa left side siya. Okay? Kasi pag ang ginawa mo dyan is, negative 6, tapos negative infinity, nakakalito. Mali to, hindi ba? Kasi nasa bang negative infinity ng or negative integers. Okay? Mula rito sa negative 6, andito siya di ba? So dapat ang negative infinity andito sa left side ng negative 6. So ganun ang tamang paggamit ng interval notation and number line. Okay, so ito yung ating introduction for the chapter 3 inequalities. So, kung na-enjoy nyo itong video na to and marami kayo natutunan, please subscribe to CA Box Tutorial channel and hit the bell icon for notifications and updates. So, thank you for watching. Bye!